So there's this Marco Minnemann track that I heard many years ago, which is in 13/16 and starts off like this. So that's the kind of backing that he's playing to. And there's a section in the middle where he plays a groove where the hi-hat starts to go over the bar line. So PolyNome is a little limited in terms of melodic components, but what I've done here is created a pattern where metronome 1 is playing something similar to that melody line, just orchestrated on toms. So that's in 13/16. And then in metronome 2, I've entered a kick snare pattern which he plays in the middle section. And then I've overlaid this hi-hat, which loops. So let me just show you what that is. You can see here it's playing 1 and A2 and A3 and A4. And if this was to loop and start over, then you'd have 4 notes in a row here. Right, 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 right. But what Marco does on the record, and what I've set PolyNome to do, is to just loop this sticking. So if you look in here on the change sounds page, all I've entered for the hi-hat is right, rest, right, right. And by default, when reset is off, PolyNome will just loop this sticking over the rhythm. So what actually happens when we play this is you'll notice that the hi-hat pattern changes with each new bar. And you get it in 4 different positions before it starts over. And that's what Marco plays on the record. I always find that pretty difficult, and it's nice to be able to hear it in here and slow it down. Now, if you wanted this pattern to loop as is, then on the change sounds page, you choose the reset option to reset each cycle. And that means that when PolyNome gets to the start of this rhythmic cycle, it will reset all of the stickings. So now you will see that this sticking doesn't change. If you want to install this preset for yourself, you can find it in the public library. To get to the public library, tap on the menu icon. You can register if you don't have an account on the About Help page. Once you do have an account, go to the public library, log in, and scroll down to the drum grooves section and go to famous drum grooves. And you'll find it in here. It's called Marco Minnemann Meter 13/16. And then you just tap the install link and choose to open in PolyNome. And there it is.